On the campus of University A, Lu Jinghee, the son of the world's richest man, possesses an extraordinarily handsome appearance and has always been the center of attention among all students. Countless female students rush to present gifts and confess their love to him one after another. However, he never accepts any sincere affection from others. Instead, he would politely ask for the exact price of each gift and transfer the corresponding money in full. His gentle and courteous attitude inadvertently makes him even more popular, attracting an endless stream of girls who are willing to take the initiative, merely craving a simple chance to strike up a conversation with him. Nanju, the female lead, grew up in an orphanage and has always lived a poor and frugal life. To cover her college living expenses and support the children in the orphanage where she was raised, she takes various part-time jobs in her spare time. Sharp-witted and resourceful, she soon spotted a lucrative opportunity from Lu Jinghee's unique principle of handling confessions and gifts. After figuring out that Lu Jinghee would unconditionally buy every confession gift at the original price without asking questions, Nanju began to purchase all kinds of small cheap gadgets in bulk from Yuan stores and wholesale markets. She took the initiative to confess to him repeatedly under a false pretense and deliberately inflate the prices of her low-cost items to earn the price difference. For the first time, she claimed a Yuan book cost 200 yuan, and Lu Jinghee paid the money without hesitation and rejected her confession gently as usual. The second time, she priced a 50 yuan balloon at 300 yuan, easily making a handsome profit. After several repeated operations, Nanju steadily earned extra money through this special way. She used the extra income to improve her daily life and secretly saved money, striving to fulfill the little wish of a young boy in the orphanage who had long begged for a brand new basketball. Nanzi's roommate also had a secret crush on Lu Jinghee. Summoning up great courage, she prepared exquisite high-end chocolate to confess her feelings. Yet she still received the same gentle rejection and full price repayment from Lu Jinghee. Heartbroken and frustrated, her roommate returned to Nanzi's side to pour out her sorrows. Nanju comforted her casually while secretly preparing new wholesale items, getting ready for her next confession for profit. During another confession, Nanju held a thin book above her head and spoke exaggerated love words to Lu Jinghee, claiming the book was worth 200 yuan. Lu Jinghee scanned the payment code quickly after receiving the book and could not help but complain that the book was extremely thin and shoddy. Suspecting that she had been ripped off by others, Nanju responded with sweetened glib remarks to gloss over the awkwardness, then left contentedly after being rejected. What she never expected was that she had accidentally picked up the wrong book in a hurry. The ordinary classic work she planned to give was replaced by her personal copy, How to Make Rich Women Fall in Love with You, a rather inappropriate book with an odd theme. Soon after, Nanju accidentally learned that all gifts Lu Jinghee had bought from confessing girls would be donated to the orphanage in batches. Panic instantly flooded her heart. She was extremely worried that this improper book with distorted values would be distributed to the innocent children in the orphanage, bringing bad guidance and negative impacts on their growth and worldview construction. For a long time afterward, she lived in constant anxiety and self-blame, regretting her careless mistake. In daily campus life, Nanju witnessed many wealthy girls present luxury gifts to Lu Jinghee one after another. A luxury watch worth more than 16,000 yuan was casually sent as a confession gift, and Lu Jinghee still insisted on paying the full price and donated the watch afterward. Sighing at the huge gap between the rich and the poor, Nanju was deeply troubled by her limited income. Her meager part-time salary was far from enough to buy the basketball she had promised to the little boy, making her fall into deep self-doubt and distress. One afternoon, Nanju rode an electric scooter to her part-time dessert shop at Smentedlead. Due to inattention on the road, she accidentally collided with a balloon vendor. To resolve the dispute conveniently, she bargained fiercely and bought all the remaining balloons at a low price of 50 yuan. She covered her face with a mask to hide her identity, stopped Lu Jinghee, who had just got off his luxury sports car, and delivered a dramatic confession with a bunch of balloons. She falsely quoted the price as 300 yuan, successfully receiving his transfer. With this sum of money, She rushed to the wholesale market without delay and finally bought the long-awaited basketball for the orphanage children. When Nan Shu arrived at the orphanage with supplies, she unexpectedly met Lu Jing, he and his father, President Lu. The Lu family had long been a regular and largest anonymous donor to this orphanage, providing stable funds, daily supplies and public welfare support all year round. Just as everyone was gathering and communicating peacefully, a sudden disaster struck without warning. A violent earthquake broke out abruptly. The ground shook violently, the walls of the orphanage cracked with harsh creaking sounds, the ceiling lamp swayed violently, and broken wall skin and gravel kept falling. The whole old house was on the verge of collapse. Facing the life-threatening crisis, Lu Jing he remained calm and decisive. He immediately commanded everyone to take shelter, and took the lead to protect the frightened children. When the house was about to completely collapse, he pushed Nanju and all the young children out of the dangerous house with all his strength. Leaving himself trapped inside the collapsing building, after escaping safely, Nanju learned that Lu Jing he had not escaped. Regardless of the orphanage director's desperate dissuasion and the continuous aftershocks, she rushed back into the dusty and crumbling dangerous building without hesitation to rescue him. Amid the collapsed beams, broken tables and choking smoke, she finally found Lu Jing he in a corner. His leg was crushed by a heavy wooden beam, his body was covered in dust and blood, and he was on the verge of unconsciousness. In extreme panic, Nanju cried and confessed all her secrets. She tearfully admitted that she had been deliberately inflating gift prices to make money from him all along. Weakly opening his eyes, Lu Jing he smiled helplessly after hearing her messy confession. With great effort, Nanju moved the heavy beam and carried the injured Lu Jing he on her back, struggling to escape the ruins together. Both of them were severely injured in the accident and were sent to the hospital for treatment. During her recovery in the ward, Lu Jing he took the initiative to visit Nanju alone and slowly uncovered the deep past that had been buried for many years. When he was 15 years old, Lu Jing he was sent to this orphanage for temporary protection due to internal family struggles. He spent a short but warm period of time here in his childhood and met the young Nanju. In a devastating earthquake in that year, the two were wrapped in the ruins together. They depended on each other for survival and waited hand in hand for rescue. After being saved, Nanju suffered a severe head injury in the accident and lost all her memories of her childhood and of Lu Jinghe. From then on, she completely forgot the boy who had gone through life and death with her. Meanwhile, Lu Jinghe was forced to go abroad due to family arrangements. He never forgot the little girl who had accompanied and saved him in the orphanage, and kept thinking about her for years. Transferring to University A after returning to China was never a coincidence, but a deliberate choice made by Lu Jinghe. He recognized Nanju at first sight after reunion. Knowing that she had lost her memory and forgotten everything about their past, he arranged for his family to continuously donate funds and supplies to the orphanage silently, trying to stay by her side silently and make up for the regrets of the past. He had long seen through Nanzi's little trick of inflating gift prices to make money, yet he chose to cooperate with her silently without exposing her. He accepted every cheap gift she sent one after another, kept the special book she had mistakenly given properly, and donated all other gifts to the orphanage as always. He had been secretly in love with her for a long time, feeling wronged and lost because she forgot their past fate, but he could not help approaching her step by step, hiding his deep affection in every trivial detail. After learning the whole truth, Nanju was filled with mixed emotions. The forgotten childhood fate, the life and death bond in the earthquake, and the long-term silent protection and unspoken love made her let go of all guilt, estrangement, and prejudice. Lu Jinghe took out a carefully prepared drink, confessed his sincere feelings to her earnestly, and begged her to give him a chance to make up for the lost time and guard her for the rest of their lives. Moved by his persistence and deep affection, Nanjun nodded and agreed softly. After the earthquake, the orphanage started reconstruction. The relationship between Nanju and Lu Jinghe warmed up rapidly. He would buy out all the cakes in Nanzi H as part-time, dessert shop every day and send them to the orphanage in batches to help her reduce work pressure. He accompanied her to participate in public welfare activities in his spare time, playing and chatting with the children together. Faced with countless confessions from other girls, he clearly refused everyone and took the initiative to announce that he was pursuing the girl he loved, cutting off all ambiguous relationships. Once, a female student imitated Nancy H's old way, selling cheap books at a high price to confess to Lu Jinghee. Nanju stepped forward without hesitation to stop her. Faced with the girl's provocation and doubt, she blurted out that she was Lu Jinghe's girlfriend. This casual declaration of identity made Lu Jinghee, who had been waiting patiently for a response, overjoyed. He could no longer hide his inner joy and longing. After a long period of preparation, Lu Jinghee arranged a romantic informal confession in the backyard of the rebuilt orphanage. The swing where they once stayed in their childhood was surrounded by blooming flowers and exquisite gifts. Under the warm sunset, he expressed his love and longing seriously, officially asking Nanju to be his girlfriend. The sunset stretched their shadows long, just like the lingering fate between them since they were young. Across the forgotten past, the trauma of the earthquake, and the long separation, the two souls who had redeemed each other finally came together. Nanju smiled and agreed to his confession. They embraced gently in the sunset, rewriting the unfinished fate of their youth and starting a warm and sweet love story filled with tenderness and redemption.